Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OGEN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, and that's where these green lines are coming from. But given the movement today, just want to get these out of here. Sure, they still pertain. They're just not really relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion and clutter because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. I do need to start off by saying that from a presentation standpoint where I sit, very, very tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there yesterday, or maybe you bought there this morning or right there, and in any of those situations you wanted to sell within 20 minutes, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs yesterday to where the price has pulled back to, yeah, it's been a pretty big pullback. But from the grand scheme of things, the price does still have the opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built and put into place over time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. So I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trading type perspective going into it. And really, to me, it all revolves around this level right here. And this is what I would call, pretty much a do or die must hold level right down there at $1.25. So why is $1.25 so important? Again, I'm not saying the price is headed down there, but let's just say it does, and this will help kind of illustrate the overall point here that I'm trying to make. So the price comes down here, behaves in this manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you still have? Well, you'd have a set of lows here. You'd have some lows right here. You'd have those lows right there. You'd have even lows down in that area. And if you picture each of these as stair steps, then from the big picture, what do you have? Well, you still have big picture stair steps making progress in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to be making progress forward. Once more, I'm well aware if you're a day trader and you bought there or up around here, then you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to put up a little disclosure that I would be making comments from a grand scheme of things viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.